The views and opinions expressed by the host do not reflect that of the store and its management. Furthermore, the views and opinions expressed by the guest do not reflect that of the host, the show, the store, and the network.
Welcome to Tonight with Erica Girl. Today I invited 3 curriculum planners from DepEd, of course, to educate us about curriculum, design, and organization since we are taking our education here in the Philippines to another level, diba? Especially when K-12 curriculum was introduced. So we have Miss Karen, Miss Emily, and Miss Heshi. Welcome to the program.
Good evening din, Tita Rix.
Kamusta kayo?
Okay naman, Tita Rix. We are happy to be here.
Yes, we are so honored to be here and medyo kinakabahan sa mga katanungan.
Nako, huwag kayong kabahan. Just relax and isipin nyo lang na nagkakwentuhan lang tayo. So to start with, ano-ano ba tong mga sources ng curriculum design? Kasi of course, to come up with the curriculum as a whole, you have to clear up the philosophical, social, and political viewpoint for society and individual learner.
Yes, Tita Rix, and we actually have 5 sources. So this was identified by Dewey and Bodie and was popularized by Tyler. So we have the science, society, moral doctrine, knowledge, and learner as a source.
Wow! So it actually covers everything, huh? It does not focus only on one source. But can you enlighten me what exactly these sources are for? Or what are their influence in the curriculum?
Yes, Tita Rix, you are right because curriculum is supposed to be a compilation of wholesome learnings. So first, science as a source because we value the observable, quantifiable elements and also prioritize problem solving. So this is more of a thinking strategy or more on cognitive. Then we have society as a source kasi Tita Rix, every person or child is different. Each and every one of them grew up in a different home, different environment, and we have to make something na makakatugon sa unique needs nila, while of course, letting them achieve understanding of the common culture and attain common agreed competencies.
Oo nga, no? And every student is important, kaya dapat talaga is we are able to reach each and every one of them. And what are the other 3 sources?
The next one is we have the moral doctrine as a source. Well, of course, aside from diversity from the society that we grew up, meron din tayo when it comes to moral doctrine and specifically religion.
Yes, I have to ask this. Yung curriculum ba natin was influenced majorly by the Bible? I mean kasi when we say moral, nandyan yung religion and nandyan din yung Bible.
Actually, Tita Rix, before siguro, it has so much influence but not today. Kasi we can actually address spiritually without bringing religion. You can bring up moral discipline by, questioning about the nature of the world, the purpose of life, or what it means to be human and knowledgeable.
Well, come to think of it, you're right. I agree with you. So what are the other 2 sources?
Knowledge and learner as a source. Well, in knowledge naman, Tita Rix, this is the most priority of most curriculum design. But the question is, what knowledge is most valuable? So this should be structured with clear boundaries. Then the last one is learner as a source. Dito naman, Tita Rix, is that you are highlighting the knowledge of the student. Pero actually in here, nag-overlap siya to other sources. Like, diba, we want them to attain common agreed competencies as mentioned earlier, but in this, parang we want to seek and promote their individual uniqueness. So those are the 5 sources, and You have to be very specific and very clear, especially when you start designing the curriculum.
Wow, grabe. Yan, so guys ha, especially sa mga nanonood ng mga students out there, di biro ang pag-design pa lang ng curriculum, kaya mag-aral ng mabuti. And moving on, let's go to the qualities of curriculum design sa pagbabalik ng Tonight with Erica Girl.
And there's your beautiful baby.
Any day now.
Really? You're eating Doritos? He's eating Doritos on my ultrasound. Do you see what I have to do?
I know.
Give me that.
And now let's go back to our topic. What are the features of curriculum? Are all curriculum design are unique? Ma'am Emily, can you share something about this?
Yes, Tita Rix, there are actually 6 common features of curriculum. We have scope, sequence, continuity, integration, articulation, and balance.
So you mean the curriculum design are not really unique?
That's right, Tita Rix.
Oh, I see. Okay to ha, I did some reading actually about to this, but para naman interesting yung interview, and what made it more interesting is because I am actually learning from this. So anyway, sige Ma'am Emily, can you further discuss about these common features?
Yes, first is the scope, Tita Rix, no? Actually, this is the breadth and depth of curriculum content. This is where all educational experiences are constructed to involve students in learning. It could be for a month or weeks, by which was divided to lesson plan. Then, the sequence. By the word itself, this is the order of the topic.
Oh, so from the sequence that you mentioned, it will vary siguro kung anong subject ang ituturo, no?
Yes, Tita Rix. Like for example, if you are teaching history, it is best to use the chronological learnings since you have to teach it based from the order it happened first.
I see. O diba, I am getting the grasp of it. So what are the other form, Ma'am Emily?
Oo nga, Tita Rix. Baka magulat na lang kami, pinalitan mo na kami sa posisyon namin.
Wow! Thank you so much for that, Miss Emily. That is very informative. You know, I like this ha. These are actually giving me new knowledge. So next, let's talk about curriculum design sa pagbabalik ng Tonight with Erica Girl. And we're back. So, Ma'am, tell us more about curriculum design and organization.
Alright, let's start with subject-centered tutorings. In this type kasi of design, curriculum is organized according to essential knowledge, meaning nagbe-base tayo sa importance ng subject and from the word itself. Yung focus niya is on the subject matter and doon na pumapasok yung role ni teacher na magdi-dispense ng content nito. The second type is termed as child or learner-centered design. Well, this type is based on the philosophy that the child or the learner is the center of the educational process. The fundamental rights of the child should be acknowledged kasi ang focus nito is on students, meaning lahat na activities to be made shall revolve around the development of the learner.
Oh, I see. So, if it is learner-centered, then dapat din pala na i-consider din yung uniqueness ng every learner.
Exactly, Tita Rix. Pati yung paggamit ng differentiated instruction or teaching is being promoted din para makater yung learning needs ng every student, diba?
Nako, this is so interesting. Parang gusto ko na mag-change ng profession. Just kidding. Baka may maniwala, pero who knows, di ba? Char, baka mawalan ako ng show. So going back, what's the last one nga, Ma'am Heshi?
Alright, Tita Rix. So, yung last type is what we call problem-centered design. This is more of problem-solving in life situations and involving students in critical examination of the community. To address humanity's problems, it assumes that while the child is in the process of living, di maiiwasan na maka-experience sila ng problem, and ang role ng type of design na ito is i-direct or i-guide yung mga bata sa pag-resolve ng problem. And that way, matuturoan natin sila na maging independent. Overall, kapag problem-centered ang design na ginamit, bear in mind na it will lead the learners in the recognition of concerns and problems in seeking solutions. So yun, ang ending nito, yung learners will become problem solvers themselves. Medyo napahaba at explanation ko, Tita Rix, but I hope na I answered all your questions and concerns about the types of curriculum design.
You just gave an awesome answer, Ma'am. I'm sure everyone in the studio, pati na din yung viewers natin, have learned so much sa segment natin tonight. Thank you all so much mga madam from DepEd sa pagtanggap ng invitation namin. We are hoping that your day will be as wonderful as you are.
Thank you so much din, Tita Rix, sa pag-invite sa amin. It was such an honor to be in your program.
So ayan, I'm pretty sure naliwanagan na tayong lahat sa curriculum designs and organizations. So yun lamang po mga kapamilya, kaibigan, kapatid, kapuso at magkita-kita tayo ulit next week dito lang sa Tonight with Erica Girl.